to the
Oh
world
yeah, well,
championship?
the great thing about it is Jack and I, this is like I told you earlier. Jack and I, at an early age, decided we weren't really going to be a tag team. We were going to go after our individual goals, And Jack was in process of being built, but as Rip can tell you, and anybody that's when you got a guy up above, you got to have somebody that can be the foil for him. And I was a little brother. I was that guy, and I made more money going around the country putting guys over, getting them ready for Jack than I possibly could have made on my own. But we'd made that pact, we're going to both achieve our goals, and it would stay separate. But the Mid Atlantic territory, Jim Crockett promotion territory, was so strong and so good, and they were built off a tag team. Florida, not so much tag team as they were single. But every once in a while, we started. God bless the Funk. God bless Terry Funk, that just passed away too. But the Funk brothers were in Florida, so they were picking on my brother. Of course, my brother needs somebody to watch his back. So who are they going to bring in? They're going to bring his brother in. So you got that natural rivalry out there. Two Okies, two Texans, two Indians, and two Cowboys, and the rest is it. All four athletes, and Terry and I, up until the time he passed, we would talk almost bi-weekly, and we'd start sharing our stories or memories, about the old days there. And I asked him, Terry, why do you think it was that Funk Brisco thing just worked to a T? I mean, we didn't have to be in a territory. They just found to send a tape in. Four of us go in, and we'd sell the damn arenas out. And we were four foreigners coming into another territory. I said, Terry, what do you think made that territory work? He said, Gerald, let me tell you, that old Terry Funk voice. You had four great athletes out there, and none of us had an ego with each other. We all trusted each other inside the ring. So one night you guys might get the 90%, and the next night you guys turn around and give us the 90%. We always knew that whatever we gave you guys, we would get back in return, and you guys felt the same way. But it was four guys without egos, as Terry would say, that were so cooperative and trusted and respected each other that you could do anything in the ring, and you wasn't worried about getting your stuff in.
How long did you feud basically with the Funks down
20
there?
years.
How long?
And 20, about over 20 years.
Did you go? That's what I was going to ask. Were you feuding in other territories as well?
And every territory
everywhere,
there was.
everywhere you went with the NWA?
Every territory in the NWA that we went, we feuded, including Japan, Australia, and Puerto Rico, and all a bunch of other countries there. But it was just one of those things, like Terry said, you had four guys out there, all four college athletes. All four guys could go a little bit, and all four guys had a unique personality. And it was just a damn son called me. Don't he know I'm busy with Rip Rogers? So anyway, I just told him I'd call him later. So
Wes doing okay?
Yeah, Wes is doing great. But Terry, I love Terry. We went on, but to answer your question, of course, the Funks would start picking on Jack, so they'd fly me down here to Carolina or to Florida to help my brother out. And then they'd come up to Carolina. I was the number one babyface up there for a while, and they'd start picking on me. And of course, Crocker would fly Jack up there to help me out. So that's how the tag team really started. We didn't set out to be a tag team. It kind of just morphed into that. Then after Jack won his heavyweight title, and I won my junior heavyweight title, we started talking, well, let's team up, and go. We'd never been world tag team champion. We'd won all the local tag team champions around the U.S. So let's go after it. And that was in Carolina. And we had two of the greatest foils you could ever have in Ricky Steamboat and Jay Youngblood. So we went up there and kind of finished our career off up there with Ricky and Jay and winning that title. We told everybody what we were coming up there for, and I think that's what made that angle work, because we were so honest with each other. We won every title we could possibly win, but we've never won this. We're up there. We know the rules. We're not going to break the rules, but we're going to bend the rules. So that allowed us to work a heel turn there, which the people, you had two of the best baby faces Carolina had ever had turning heel on two of their top baby faces there. And it was a heated rivalry that lasted over a year and a half there. But it was so much fun working with Ricky and Steamboat Jay Young. Jay Youngblood doesn't get the credit he deserved for being a great competitor like he was. He carried that team a lot of times, when Ricky wasn't feeling good. And what a great wrestling family, that he came from too.
big gold and a billfold. So swole that I can't get the shit closed. So I money fold and rubber band wrap. And when it pop